All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Sunseti. Kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. We're excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Sunseti YouTube page, a dynamic page. We don't need no hype over here. You already know the packages that we're coming with. You click that link down there in the join in the video description, the chat room. You'll see a join link. Click that link. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships. If you see one that you just got to have, then become a member. We'd love to have you over here as a member of Sarah Sunseti YouTube page. If not, we still appreciate you. Continue to appreciate your presence. Continue to engage. Continue to expand over here. That's right. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Sunseti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies for the kings, queens, and the children. And at this time, we got 25% off selected products. You need to come, run, see something that you like. If you like it, you could get it and get 25% off. We also got ancient Egyptian, African jewelry, holistic tonics, and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. That's right, KingSeti.com, 25% off at this time. Pull the fire alarm, GeneralSeti.com, SETI University, over 1,000 video presentations on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, mental warfare, advanced African academics developing the Black nation one lesson at a time. The complete General Sarah Sunseti website. Get your behind in class today. And all the subjects that you know and love from General Sarah Sunseti, from when Egypt ruled the earth, God deception, blueprint for global African supremacy, Freemasonry exposed, occult, Illuminati, New World Order videos. We also got Nubia, mother of ancient Egypt, Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Judaism exposed, all current events. So get on over there. You cannot lose. Win-win at General Seti, GeneralSeti.com, SETI University. That's right. We just got off of Patreon, dropping them like Scud missiles. You see what I'm saying? You need to get over there right now. We just uploaded 3 new powerful presentations on Patreon. That's right. We drop them every other day. You see what I'm saying? So get on over there. We got a catalog of 185 videos exclusive to Patreon that you must see, that you must have. And so become a patron today. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Sunseti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Nah, we dealing with today, first up to bat. They saying J. Cole buys Charlotte Hornets from Michael Jordan, and this might be one of the first major acquisitions. You see what I'm saying? From an entrepreneurial standpoint, from anybody that I know of coming out of hip hop. You see, it seemed like, we seeing some moves being made. Now, hopefully, you see, now a lot of people say Jordan, he was a dynamic player. But when it came to running the Charlotte Hornets, he was a disaster. You see, he wasn't able. Nah, we say that. No, I don't believe he's the first Black team owner because Michael Jordan had it before he did. Yeah, but he's in a group, so he don't own it by himself, but he got a piece of it, which is good. You see what I'm saying? Now, I believe they saying that Jay-Z, I heard he trying to get his hands on a hockey team. So I feel like they they're expanding out. Yeah, I believe that there's other, because you got to understand that Magic Johnson had his hands on the Lakers. He had a percentage of the Lakers. I think he had about 10, 15%. I don't know if I believe he fell out with the owner, so I don't believe he still, has that percentage in the Lakers. Yeah, but this is, but we talking about hip hop. You see what I'm saying? And so, because these niggas don't know how to, the only thing that they start up as far as business is a goddamn vodka or a gin. Now they starting to expand off into movie production and so on, television. You see 50 Cent and he's up there, but we talking about some some quality. I'm sick of all that gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, it's well, and but that's been the platform for far too long. You see what I'm saying? We trying to expand up out of that. You see, and so J. Cole very well may be the first, rapper out of the younger generation to acquire, you understand, a business on an international level like that. You see, if it's others out there, I'll look. You see, but this is major because what it does, it gives the other young rappers and the youth in general that this is, say NFL don't have no black. Yeah, well, the NFL is, that's a heavy, that's a hard nut to crack right there. You know what I'm saying? The NFL. You know what I'm saying? They really Illuminati. You see, they really Illuminati, but with the NBA being almost, well, I believe the NFL is almost half. Blacks dominate NFL too. You see what I'm saying? But it's a harder shell to crack. It's a harder shell to crack. But what this J. Cole thing do, it gives them a blueprint. You know what I'm saying? That we gonna stop. We ain't about to just be spending our money on these fucking cars and and all this liquor and shit and all that. We can acquire, major businesses. You see what I'm saying? That they could take some of that money that they putting on their neck and on all them cars that they crashing. You see what I'm saying? And take that money and invest it. You see, into businesses and more specifically, you feel me? Businesses that directly affect the black community. You see what I'm saying? That's right. Businesses that directly affect the black community because, the Charlotte Hornets is a basketball team. You see what I'm saying? And so, that very well may not directly affect the black community, but what it does do, it shows that these rappers is, got their eyes on a bigger picture. You feel what I'm saying? They got their eyes on a bigger picture. You see, and to see that, that the young got a blueprint that they can follow, and and I'm expecting to see, after this, that, maybe the rappers might get jealous. Yeah, they might get jealous, like, oh, this nigga done bought a basketball team or this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Let us, start to buy and own some things, but not just buy it, but be able to direct it. You see, because if you come in as a minority owner, you might come in as a what are you talking about, Gene Connor? What are you talking about? Say what you gonna say. Put that out. I'm trying to make that make sense, Gene Connor. What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about? We just did Ice Cube. We gave Ice Cube, and we did get Ice Cube his credit, but you know what I'm saying? You got to I just touched on that 2 days ago, 3 days ago. It didn't jump right in my head. But Gene, if you got something to say, go ahead and get it off your chest, Gene. Go on and get it off your chest. Say what you got to say. Call in where? Man, get out of here, man. What are you talking about? Man, come on with something, man. You got to come with something. You got an issue. No, we're there. You know what? Maybe on a different platform. Maybe I'll get one for you. You understand what I'm saying? So I can have you call in. You understand? But if you put something in there, I can most definitely throw it up there. You can express yourself now. Don't act like you don't need no number. Go on and express yourself. I'll put it up there. You see what I'm saying? What you feel about this situation? Get it off your chest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, get it off your chest. And we give credit to Ice Cube. Ice Cube again. You know what I'm saying? But Ice Cube is of a older generation. You see what I'm saying? We talking about yeah, he ain't talking about shit. He ain't, nigga. You get to stumbling. You understand what I'm saying? You thought you could type something in there, and then when I put that that magnifying glass on you, you don't want to, yeah. You see, we talking about the younger generation. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that nigga done tapped out. He don't want none. I thought he might want some. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so, yeah, but yeah, we understand. We talking about the younger generation, though. You see, we Ice Cube been an entrepreneur for a long time. We give him credit. Most definitely, he did. You see, he been doing movies and so on. And we talking about the younger generation. And J. Cole ain't all that young because it's probably the younger generation out here looking at him like his ass is old now. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, but he's still, he ain't in his 50s and shit. And you know what I'm saying? And like Ice Cube and the rest of these brothers, which they are doing phenomenal things. You see what I'm saying? They're doing phenomenal things. We don't want to take away from that. But we're talking about somebody that could directly influence the youth out there. You see, when we see some old niggas, they get caught up, in the fact that, you know what I'm saying, they get caught up in the fact that, if they don't affect, the youth, that's all right. You see what I'm saying? We got to understand what is the best formula to affect the youth. You see what I'm saying? Because they got to come behind this. You see what I'm saying? They got to come behind this. And they got to have a blueprint. And you have to look at people that they directly look at. You see what I'm saying? Those that can influence, the youth the most. You see? And like I say, we give credit, but Ice Cube more influence my generation. You see what I'm saying? They don't, they don't look to Ice Cube, maybe for even Friday is old to these young kids out here. Yeah. Yeah, well, if he get out of pocket, he ain't want none. You understand? Because when I asked him to espouse, he didn't want to talk. Know what I'm saying? So if I like for him to talk. You know what I'm saying? If you got something off your chest, motherfucker disappeared. You understand what I'm saying? He disappeared. You know what I'm saying? Because we dealing with the issue out here. But we starting to see black people starting to own things, and that's what it's about. That's what it's about, owning shit. You know what I'm saying? And not just a minority owner owning the whole cake. You see what I'm saying? Or at least being the majority, or being the majority owner. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, being the majority owner. And so this is, when you start seeing any type of success, yeah. If you start seeing any type of success, niggas start coming out the woodworks. That's what we do. You understand what I'm saying? They don't want to congratulate because shit, they may have had the opportunity. You understand what I'm saying? To do something. You see? There's a lot of these niggas out here, but I seen most rappers out here, they congratulating them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I seen some rappers out there that was congratulating them. And so that, I believe this very well may be a turning point. For these brothers and sisters out here that's in the hip hop game, that they could take some of that goddamn money and do something with it that can make more money, and not only make more money, but again to positively affect the black community. Now they saying once upon a time, North Carolina native and Grammy-winning rapper J. Cole was a pretty good black basketball player. I heard, oh, he played basketball. Now he'll own an NBA team. On Friday, the Charlotte Hornets announced that Michael Jordan was selling the franchise, and a lot of people don't understand how much, even though he really wasn't no good owner, shit, he didn't have no real opportunity to win no championship there. You see what I'm saying? And so I heard he made a nice little piece of paper. You understand, selling the franchise, because I believe that, they saying that he bought it for something like $250 million. But from my understanding, he very well may have got $4 billion back. So, he didn't just went up in revenue real quick. You see what I'm saying? So whether he was smart enough to get their ass to the championship, he was smart enough to goddamn make over 10 times the amount of money that he put in it. So it's still, but he ain't directly affecting no black. And so here we go again. So even though we got some owners out there that do own things, that shit don't trickle down to the black community. And so we don't just want to highlight niggas that own businesses. We want to highlight black people that own businesses and that directly affect the welfare, the upliftment of the black community. That's what we want to highlight. Not just because you got a goddamn business. You see what I'm saying? From my understanding, I don't know what Michael Jordan has done. Pretty much of nothing as far as I could see. You see what I'm saying? And that's just gonna be real. You see what I'm saying? Plus he was a Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. So you already know that right there says it all. You see, and so he owned the Charlotte Hornets for 13 years. The new ownership group is led by current Hornets minority owner Gabe Plotkin, and Atlanta Hawks minority owner Rick Snarl or whoever, who will acquire a majority stake in the team. Okay, and so Jordan will retain a minority stake in the team. Okay, which Forbes estimates was worth $1.4 billion last year. I heard that. That is number 27 among all NBA franchises. Golden State, worth an estimated $7 billion, is number one. Cole, along with, they got some other individuals. I don't want to call, because they ain't got nothing to do with hip hop. Will be among a group of minority owners. Okay. And so, a lot of people is excited for him. He played in high school basketball at Fayetteville, Terry Stanford High. After earning an academic scholarship to St. John's, he tried out for the college team as a walk-on. Cole made the final 10 out of a group of more than 70 players. In interviews, Cole said he wasn't cut, but decided not to play because he wasn't ready for the time commitment. Okay. And so he did practice. He said, well, he briefly played professional basketball in Africa. Okay. That's something. I never knew that. So I wonder what kind of teams they got in Africa. Say, I ain't never seen they got bad shit. You learn something every day. You say you heard that he had Michael Jordan owed a debt, and they finessed him out of his team. Wow, this motherfucker billionaire, and the motherfucker got debt. Hey, motherfucker, better leave that shit alone. You better find some investments that you ain't got to. You got to find some secure damn investments. Shit, they out there. You know what I'm saying? Putting their money here and there. Shit, you know what I'm saying? You got to have a for sure damn some for sure assets. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We see that that this could be an eye opener for other blacks in the entertainment business, in music. You understand, to branch out and become an owner or something. We need to affect though. We need to affect some. I'll be glad when I see where they put some of that money into a major grocery chain. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Put some money off into one of them major grocery chains or start your own. That's what we need from them. Yeah. We that's what we need, to go there for 4, 5, 6 of them. See, because what I see, you see a blueprint there where you got, a group of minority owners, and you see they got a group together. Now that's very significant. They showing you the blueprint on how it's done. You give 4, 5, you give 4, 5, individuals with some paper. You might have to give 1 or 2 that got some major paper. You see 3, 4 that got some good paper. You see, then come together. You understand what I'm saying? And get that grocery chain going. You see, where you can open up grocery stores in black communities all across. That's what I'm talking about. You see, the basketball thing it's good because it gives a blueprint that, that rappers can now, and Ice Cube is doing the same thing. But like I say, we're talking about the new generation. We're talking about the newer generation who might not look to Ice Cube. You see what I'm saying? Ice Cube is in his 50s now. You see what I'm saying? And though he's an icon, he might not, have that particular influence that he may have over our generation. I'm saying it like everybody on here. But of my generation, the older generation, he might have a more of an influence over that. Now, the younger cats, they're just like the younger cats. They don't have no influence over me that much. I don't too much listen, to what's come, and I'm not, that's not a knock. It very well may be on some of it, but that's just not a knock, because I'm quite sure, hip hop has, artists across the board. Some that's crazy as hell. Yeah, some that, that got their head on tight. Some just don't get radio play. I know about that. A lot of that music, you got to go search for. If you really, if you're a real hip hop head, you got to search for him, a lot of that music, because it ain't readily available. You see what I'm saying? And so I understand that. So I'm not, not saying at all that it ain't no young out there, no youth out there that's spitting fire, because it is. You see what I'm saying? But, when you think about the age, bracket, you know what I'm saying? We need somebody that's going to directly affect that youth. You see what I'm saying? Maybe they could change, the way they look at shit. All this craziness going on, all this beefing and shit. Maybe they can switch that lane and get over here in ownership and, and taking that money and investing it. You see what I'm saying? And can directly, change the dynamics of what's going on in our community, because you got to go right there to the youth. You see what I'm saying? And if they can get it in their mind that it's about business and about ownership, and we can get them in the areas where they, you got that paper. You see what I'm saying? And maybe we can, it's some old, you got the older group, you got the younger group. That don't mean they can't come together, because I'm quite sure even in this financial group right here, they're not all the same age. You see what I'm saying? They got paper, and to see you got some of them investment specialists, and they, you know what I'm saying? They probably led the brother there. Say, you know what? You know what I'm saying? They talking about selling, and I know that this might have been something that you might want to invest in, and this, that, and the third. But you got to have the right investment specialists at the same time, even then. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of time they direct you to some yeah. You say somebody got a grocery store, who that is? Yeah. Where, you know what, if they got a grocery store, see, this is where we need, investors. If you start, that's where they need to come in. If you see a small platform and all it need is investment, see, but that's where we don't operate on that level. You see, we don't operate on that level, you know, but that's a great opportunity where, you see somebody that got a nice platform and all it need is investment. You see what I'm saying? And somebody that got a couple dollars can come in and expand it to 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 more grocery stores, and they see the success in that, then you could take that all around the country, because we most definitely need grocery store, because a lot of black communities don't even have grocery stores. They don't even have grocery stores. You know what I'm saying? You got the Arab, you understand, and you got the whoever else down there. They got them little offshoot ass grocery stores and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not a major chain. I know in Detroit, you got a lot of stores, and they Arab stores and shit, and they're not a major chain. You see what I'm saying? And so, the quality is not there. That's most definitely. Food Islands. Okay, that's the name of it. I'm going to check that out. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look that up and see what's really, really going on. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe we can, do a video on it to see what's going on. Grocery stores and farmland. That's correct. We got to get back on that level. You see, I was discussing not too long ago how black, we need to own everything in the goddamn community. Everything. You see what I'm saying? Everything. The grocery stores, even if you're selling liquor. I don't condone, because niggas don't, they've been losing their mind and shit. That's an escapism most of the time, where black people, they escape into liquor. You understand what I'm saying? So but if it's gonna be a liquor store, we need to own the liquor store. We need to own the gas station. We need to own the grocery store. We need to own the clothing stores. We need to own all of that. We need to break off into energy. You see what I'm saying? We need to break off into energy. We need to be selling energy. You see what I'm saying? If you got land, and I was going, in a matter of fact, I'm going to do that video, because I was going to do a video. Hey, I tell you what, you could dictate. You see, whatever it is, people been drinking since the beginning of time. You see, you have to be realistical. You see what I'm saying? In certain shit. Nah, you got to be realistical. You can move a motherfucker out, and then that way, you see, be realistical. Because if you too righteous, you see, you might want to but you can't dictate whether somebody gonna drink some liquor. You see, or alcohol. Now I know we on our green juice soldier shit today. You see what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna stop nobody from drinking no damn liquor. Okay? Yeah. You ain't gonna stop them. You see? So you control it, and then you can begin to fuse it out. Because if you don't control it, somebody else gonna sell it to them. You see what I'm saying? And in that way, you control it. And then once you weed the motherfuckers out, you see what I'm saying? Then you can dictate how that shit go. You see what I'm saying? But you're not gonna stop nobody from drinking no goddamn liquor. They drinking liquor all over the goddamn world. You see what I'm saying? So you own it. You see? Say it has a government seal. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, you know what? We got to start somewhere. We got to start somewhere. Okay, we got to start somewhere. Whatever it is, we should own it. I'll start with that. You see, I'll start with that, because a lot of times and it still be there all along. You see, it ain't. See, if we don't, or what else is you gonna do? You're gonna be revolutionary, then burn it out. Whatever you think you're gonna do, then do that. You see what I'm saying? Other than that, I see ownership as the number way to control any industry. And then you could dictate from that point how it's ran and how it go. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you offering people food and you offering people, and you take over the education and you offering good food, people will change on their own. You see? Yeah. People will change on their own, but black people have been drinking since the beginning of time. Don't think that, you know what I'm saying, they've been drinking wine, they've been drinking liquor. Shit, I mean, you know, it's just never been a thing of escapism. Today it's a thing of escapism. You see what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying? Certain shit, yeah, you know, yeah, we should get it out of the community. I don't drink. You see what I'm saying? And you know, I used to, but I don't now. You see, but you know, the thing is, we own our righteous tip. You see what I'm saying? And you go out here, it's a goddamn liquor store everywhere. And so if we just well, don't do it, or let's not do it, but it's everywhere, then that means you ain't got the solution. Because motherfuckers ain't, unless you control everything that's going on in a motherfucker life, you ain't gonna stop nobody from goddamn drinking. You see? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You ain't gonna stop nobody from drinking. You ain't gonna stop nobody from goddamn drinking. They still gonna drink. You understand what I'm saying? But like I say, if you can dictate other aspects of a people's life, you understand they might not even want to drink. You see, that's where you go. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't going, when they got better shit to do with their life, you see what I'm saying? You ain't going to have so many people out there because they're going to have other opportunities. Most motherfuckers that drink all day, something's going wrong in their life. But if you add the other elements and shit to the community, that, you know, where people can see a future and they can invest in their future, they wouldn't spend so much time in that kind of, you know, activities, or just slightly here and there. You see what I'm saying? And you feel what I'm saying? And so that's what we should be talking about, moving it. And I understand that's one of the first things that, you know, rappers like to buy. They like to get off into the liquor and shit and this, that, but that's, you know, they not owning shit. There's just that bottle. I'm talking about owning the stores and shit. You see what I'm saying? Owning the stores, then you can shut the other motherfuckers out. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even got to sell nobody and shit. You can sell all black people wine and liquor and shit and this, that, and the third. You see what I'm saying? I'm with that. Yeah, she is white. But you see, the aspect is we understand that. You see what I'm saying? But the influence that he could have. You see what I'm saying? By being a rapper. You see what I'm saying? By being a rapper. We understand that. You see? We dealing with it from the aspect of being in hip hop. You see what I'm saying? We know what it is. We know what it is. We know what it is. But we only using this as a blueprint that other, you know, African Americans and black can see this blueprint and see that, hey, look what this motherfucker doing. He taking his paper and going and doing this. No matter what. You understand what I'm saying? Look what he doing. He taking his paper and he going and doing this. What the fuck is you doing? You see what I'm saying? And the fact that you made that point, that his mama is white, that shows you something. You know, you understand what I'm saying? That shows you something that, you know, what do we do with our money? You see what I'm saying? What do we do with our money? And it's a industry that we started. And so motherfuckers can come in an industry that we start and then get in it, get some paper and take that paper and go and goddamn invest. You see what I'm saying? And that ain't, I mean, blacks could have did that. They could be doing that. They could be doing that. Yeah. You see? Yeah. Yeah. Jay-Z did it first. Yeah. But we talking, okay then. See? You said he did it first. Okay. Okay. Now tell me show me the domino. Show me the dominoes that came after that. Don't show me no one motherfucker. One motherfucker ain't gonna do nothing. You see what I'm saying? Show me the other motherfuckers that then came behind that. See, most people are today, yeah. And so as you said that, let's go into his partnerships. You see? Let's go into his partnerships. Yeah. Let's go into his partnerships. He got a lot of partnerships with crackers. Yeah, he ain't all black with his shit. He ain't doing, what is he doing? Yeah, Let's talk about that. You see? So he's in partnership with Cro-Magnon Neanderthals. We understand this. We trying to get this black thing going on. You see what I'm saying? What we are showing is that people come into industries that we start and benefit more from it than we do. You see what I'm saying? And so maybe when black people see other people's coming in and eating off of their goddamn cake, you understand what I'm saying? And going and investing and getting bigger dough in areas that they never thought about, maybe they'll wake the fuck up and see that it's a bigger picture out here and that they can have a heavier influence on their community than they've been having by just, doing crazy shit. You understand what I'm saying? This is what we're talking about. So, yeah, it's an embarrassment for a lot of people. Yeah. Okay. You said that. And that should show you where we at as a people. That should show you. Brother, you come in here late. Come on, man. Didn't I just tell you that this was just an example, nigga? I said we want black people to open up businesses. I don't give a fuck about even owning no goddamn sporting. How the fuck do that in effect? See, now you're going to make me get on you because you're coming in here late. I said that this was just an example that we need to be opening up business that more directly affect the black community. Now, nigga, don't come in here at the last minute trying to get no award. You ain't going to get no award. I done already said that. I don't give a fuck about no sports. Sports ain't going to directly affect nothing going on in the goddamn black community. Nothing. Okay? How? Okay? So don't tell me nothing about no LeBron or even the shit that Cube is doing. That shit personally put money in their own motherfucking pocket. I'm talking about businesses that you can open up in a goddamn black community and employ other black people, put money in your pocket, put money in black people's pocket, and uplift the black community. Now, if you ain't got no goddamn business like that, that ain't the business that I'm talking about. What I'm saying that black people ain't even thinking about going into goddamn business. So what I'm saying, maybe he can be a blueprint on how other rappers see how he open up a business or buying into a business like the Charlotte Hornets. Maybe that they could wake up and take some of that money that they buying all these cars and renting all these houses and all of this, and take that money and take 4, 5 of them rappers and come together and get something like a grocery store or own a car or any goddamn thing where you can employ hundreds, if not thousands of black people. I don't, being rich is one thing and getting richer is another thing. But having the type of wealth where you can empower other black people, hire them. When you got that kind of business, you see what I'm saying? Where you can hire other black people. You understand what I'm saying? Help them to uplift their family, help up their economic situation. That's what I'm talking about. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I know. No, you slow down, nigga. You slow down. You slow down. Don't come on over here and tell me to slow down, nigga. You slow down. You slow down, nigga. You the one came in on the last end, nigga, running off at your choppers. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You slow down. Yeah. Now, let us move on, family. This is just one video. We don't want to stay on. Yeah, nigga gonna tell me come in on the last end, nigga, trying to hit score a layup. Like, nigga, come on, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's just like when nigga came down there and tried to do a layup. Nigga reach up there and grab that motherfucker out there. Nigga, go sit down somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? This is General Cyrus Seti. We ain't going nowhere. We'll be right back at your ass with some real talk. Don't you go. We got 2, 3 more videos up and coming up. And I want you in the seat. Don't you go no damn where, because you see I done got hot already. I need energy like that. Come on with it. Yeah, come on with it. You understand? Y'all couldn't get on. They talking about a number. Nigga, you couldn't get on the phone with none of y'all. You understand what I'm saying? I put fire on y'all ass. This is General Cyrus Soon said, he saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily, liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.